Today is today is Tuesday, November the 12th. This should be pretty short. Advancers and decliners were pretty much flat. We opened up at the Globex high, if you were looking at the ES, moved up and down. Seems that the president's talk wasn't very informative regarding China and rambled all over the place and said something about his daughter having created 14 million jobs. That might be when the market tanked. I'm just kidding. But that leaves the stock market breadth indicator right where it was yesterday, which is just below the zero neutral line. So if we look at the S&P 500, we can see not too much here, just finished in the middle of its range for the day. Apple had a perfect doji, but now I want to take a look at volume. Volume here has been below average now since November the 4th. That was Monday before, that was Monday before, no, anyways, doesn't matter. Anyways, since November the 4th. Caterpillar, down $1.70. Let's keep an eye on this flag that's forming here, and its volume has been equally below average since November the 4th. GDX had a pretty good day today. Nothing that Trump said helped the dollar. In fact, he bashed the Fed a bit more. So we have above average volume for GDX. So that's interesting to point out. T, support on the 8 EMA. It's had below average volume since November the 3rd. WDC, Doji, let's take a look at its volume. Average volume, below average volume since November the 3rd. Whirlpool, below average volume since November the 3rd, except for one day in here when it had above average volume, which would indicate some big players were involved. So basically, it's just we have a volume problem in the market. With the market up as high as it is, maybe the highs are in for now. That's the way I'm playing it. Heavy on cash still. Yes, I missed some of this run up, but I remember what happened last October and November and wasn't prepared to watch that happening again. Amazon still drifting in the cloud. Now the 200 simple moving average is resistance for the Chiku span. So we start all over again with this concern about these moving averages being difficult for the Chiku span and for price to move any higher. So let's just take an indicator here. Let's put this arrow right here, and this is the area that we're going to want to watch. So that is 1, 2, 3 days in the future when the Chiku span is going to be trying to break through all of the moving averages at the same time. And we're also going to be getting close to moving out of the cloud. So that'll be an interesting thing to keep an eye on.